What is up, DTube, YouTube, Steam blockchain? So today I saw first that my Galaxy Note 3 versus the Galaxy S10 Plus used the screen size comparison, or just the size comparison. It was very popular, so I can see that it's nice to know, because then I sort of know that people are sort of comparing Note phones or just other big phones that are out there in general to the Galaxy S10 Plus. So we have another phone here, which is still my best phone experience. This is the Huawei Mate 9. Okay. Today also we got another phone, Huawei Mate. Was it 30 Pro, or I think 30 Pro, something like that. I'm probably going to talk about that in another video, but it looks like that might be the best high-end phone 2019. But today I want to talk about this phone, okay? And I thought I bought it 2016, 2017, somewhere there, and it was really just a good phone. I mean, a good phone from China. And I want to compare it here a little bit. So the first thing you can see here is they both look like they have like premium designs. You don't have a glass sort of design on the Huawei Mate phone or Mate 9, but you do have this sort of this casing, this premium casing, and it reminds me a bit about sort of the casing that we are seeing here with the Galaxy S10 Plus. It's not exactly the same, but it's like this one feels a little bit glossy. This one has less fingerprints. It's like less fingerprints. This one has a little bit more, but it shines a little bit more. Okay. You can also see that both these have very cool camera sections, because okay, so you have a triple camera here, not exactly there, but you have some kind of dual thing going on, and this one is amazing. It just takes amazing photos. But the thing that Huawei got amazingly well done with the Mate 9 is, I think it still is the fastest fingerprint scanner that had the right design. This is the design that Samsung should have done on the Galaxy S8 and the S9, because it's rounded, it's below the camera, and it goes in a little bit, so it's very easy to sink into that, and it feels good. It has a little bit of a different sort of feel to it on the scanner compared to outside, and it's just fast. Like this fingerprint scanner is just so fast. And yeah, the fingerprint scanner, of course, is here in the display on the S10 Plus. I rarely use it though. Like, yeah, sure, I have the fingerprint connected, but just because you have a face scanner that is like even more impressive on the Galaxy S10 Plus, it means that the moment you pick up the device, let's see here, look at this. Like the moment, okay, wait a sec. Like the moment you pick up the device, it's already sort of unlocked with the face. So I don't think I'm going to use the fingerprint scanner that much, because the face scanner is just better. But you know, it doesn't really matter that much, because the moment I pick it up, I can just swipe to unlock it. On this one, I just have to touch here on the backside, and it sort of already is up and running. Let's see. You know, this one might actually be a little bit faster with that. I'm just going to raise the brightness. This one might be a little bit faster with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean, it's like that is impressive. Okay, it's a little bit faster. Okay, but the experience I get with the Galaxy S10 Plus when you unlock it is just like, it's just cool. Like that camera thing up there at the top, what it does, look at this. You know, it does this kind of cool thing up there in the corner. So you love to turn this device around. It's almost becomes like a thing. Yeah, these two phones, also what's kind of interesting about them, if I just unlock over here, and I'm just gonna see here. Okay, so we have the Samsung's UI and we have Huawei's UI. Of course, both of these phones are running on Android, but they have their own sort of unique interfaces that is like clearly distinct. So I'm just gonna raise the brightness a little bit here, and if I just go down here, you can see that both have extremely well thought out design that is a little bit more engaging than I think the default design. I don't like the Google stock design. or Android open source or whatever it's called, or the Sony design. I sort of like this one, either super dark or like super bright. I think it's just cool. Like it looks very, very premium. You have this sort of this phone, like the Mate 9 feels so manly in terms of how they designed it. Like on the front side, you know, first it has this bezel-less design on the sides, but then it has this like big section down here that is like Huawei. Like it looks very, very cool designed. It looks super. It looks like you're supposed to be proud that you are using a Huawei phone. Same time at the top here, it just feels almost like a car or something like that. I mean, it is good. It's nice to look at. You want it to be there. For some reason, you want it. You can see I accidentally dropped this one. This is why I don't use it as my main device. But also when you're holding it, it feels a little bit like almost like HTC One M9, but a slimmer version of that. It feels really good. It feels like it curves a little bit on the sides. And I sort of enjoy how the sides, it just sinks into your hand, and it still is the device that I would say looks the most professional. It looks so professional. It really feels also with the weight, feels like an iPhone 4S or an iPhone 4. It feels really, really premium. It definitely has, probably, I'm not sure exactly, maybe, but it feels like it has more weight to it than this device over here. Or actually, it may actually be around the same, but here you feel a little bit weight all over the place. Here, or maybe at one location, here it feels a little bit more like a sandwich, a little bit more balanced out perhaps. This feels almost more like a like used like a surface, some kind of clean surface. And well, this one feels more like maybe some kind of inclusive phone, or I don't really know exactly, but car or smartphones are going to become, I think, maybe a little bit like cars, where there's some things you just have to experience yourself. And like looking at it in videos and stuff like that, you probably won't see the tiny like nuances here and there that really makes a big deal. This phone, of course, the Galaxy S10 Plus, has the waterfall design on the front face, or on the front display. And this thing with like the cutout, I really think it makes for a special design. I love it actually, because it makes it have something that other phones don't have. It feels a little bit like it like popped out of the screen, and I love that. For some reason, I love it, and it makes you in some ways, I think, want to use the front-facing camera, because you consider it more. You consider the front-facing camera more the more you become aware of it, that it's there. While I think on other devices, you mainly, even a couple of years ago, you mainly you did not want to use that much the sort of front-facing camera, right? This one probably I would use this back camera, but of course the Galaxy S10 Plus has amazing cameras on both sides. Uh, yeah, I mean, this one, the main thing that is nice about it is like the sides, like how it feels. Like it feels really, really good. It has also almost like a stereo kind of speaker design down here. It still has this USB Type C. Something I did not like with this one was the headphone jack at the top. I do not like that. I think that becomes super, super annoying. The reason why I didn't get the Galaxy Note 10 Plus was because it did not have a headphone jack, and that felt kind of annoying to me when basically when Samsung kept it on the Galaxy S10 Plus. So on the Galaxy S10 Plus, still have this 3.5mm headphone jack. Samsung probably will remove it in the next device, maybe Samsung Galaxy S11 or whatever now they're gonna do. But it feels like it's nice to have at least one more year of it, because it just works great. So yeah, quick little side-by-side look. This is probably still my two favorite devices. I'm probably gonna get the new Huawei, the new iPhone, and that's gonna be super exciting because I haven't picked up an iPhone in maybe 2 years. So seeing what Apple have done lately or not done, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, have a great day, DTube, Steam Blockchain, and YouTube. Bye bye.